All right, you guys, welcome back to my channel if you are not new, and welcome to my channel if you are. My name is Leia, and this is my cash stuffing channel. And in today's video, we are going to be breaking down my paycheck for the last check of March until April the 9th. So let's just go ahead and get into this video. Let's go. Okay, so let's see. This isn't even like my first mock-up. This is the first one. And then I had a lot going on. and then I also did this. Like I was like doing a whole bunch of stuff trying to figure out this budget and how I was going to do it. If I wanted to keep it the same, if I wanted to change it. I was just doing a lot. I was doing a lot because the reason is because I really want to take it serious to move out of the state that I'm currently in maybe the next couple of years or so. So I was trying to like mock up how am I going to budget for that on one income, because I have one income and I'm trying to do everything on this one income, but I ended up grounding myself, you know, back to earth and telling myself, just keep doing what you're doing because it's working and it'll all work out. So yeah, that happened. So, but anyway, after I grounded myself and realized just keep doing what you're already doing, I just went ahead and rewrote everything the way that it was the first time. And we're gonna go with that. But I didn't add my debts because we're gonna just get to that when we get to that, okay? So actually, I'm gonna put 120 in here because that has to be 120. That's my car loan. I put my car loan over here because it is a debt that I am paying off. So I'm gonna start putting my car loan over here with my Discover and my student loan, because those are the three debts that I have. I don't have any other debt. By the grace of God, I don't accumulate any other debt. It's just my Discover card, my student loan, and my car loan. So yes, let's go ahead and get started and start with my income. So my main job is I got paid $1,227 minus the $15 that you guys know goes straight into my ally account. And then on top of that, because I'm using my credit card for most of my purchases, I did get cashback rewards, and that cashback rewards was $17 and some change, but we're just going to add the $17. So if we add that together, $1,227 plus 17, let's just use a calculator just so we don't mess up. 1227 plus 17, that's going to be $1,244 that we are going to be budgeting for today. So let me go ahead and write 12 and 44. And that is my total income that we're going to break down for today. So we need to start with, of course, our bills. Right here in my expenses, I have the total. This is the total that I have to have before that due date. So we should have half of that already. Usually you guys know I already have these wrote down. I don't know why I don't have it wrote down in here. Let me see. I don't know why I don't have it wrote down. Actually, it's right here. I'm going to just write down what this says because it should be the exact same thing. So rent is going to be $260. My electric bill, that is extremely high, we're going to do $90. I cannot wait to pay this off because this is taking like a giant chunk of my paycheck, and it shouldn't be. My electric bill should not be $452, but it is because, like I said previously, I moved, so they're charging me for both apartments plus the moving fee. So that's why it's almost $500 freaking dollars. Insane. Yeah, insane. So after we pay this off, it should go back to normal. It should go back to being like only $100. So March has just been a crazy month when it comes to expenses. Not even just for me, but other YouTubers that I watch, they have also said like they have just, March expenses has like just been a lot, and like keeping up with March expenses has been a lot. And so I'm just happy that I'm not alone in that, because I was like, am I doing too much? Like, I don't know. So anyway, car insurance is going to be $61. And then my phone bill is going to be $20. And that should be fully funded by the end. Some of these should be fully funded, this check. So for my bills, let's go ahead and add that up and see how much that is. That's going to be $431 for bills. I'm gonna do it one more time just to make sure. 31 for bills. All right, and then we have my brother's allowance. I didn't write it in here, but we're just gonna do that $15. And y'all know these three stay in the bank. I don't take those out because I don't feel it necessary to. My Hulu, I've been thinking that I want to change my subscriptions to be on my credit card. I kind of feel like I should do that because Hulu does not come out at the same time every month because I have Hulu and Disney Plus, and because they're separate bills and sometimes they fall on the weekend, I can stuff it and it won't come out on the day it's supposed to, and then my account goes in the negatives. So I'm like, if I just put it on my credit card, it doesn't matter when it comes off because it's on my credit card. So I think I need to make that switch. I just haven't done it yet. But let's go ahead and add that up. 15 plus 15 is 30. Oh, plus 21 is going to be 51. So these expenses that will be left in the bank, my brother's allowance, Hulu, and my Explorer jacket that I'm wearing right now, that's going to be $21.06, and that is the last payment that I have for that. So I'm happy to be paying that off. So that'll be some more money that we will have free next month. But I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I want to buy a what is it? A robot vacuum, and I kind of want to put it on my Klarna, but I don't know if that's a smart thing to do. But I kind of just want to buy a robot vacuum. I live in a 2-bedroom now, and it's just a bigger apartment. It's more space. Even though me and another person live together, we're both working. Like we don't have time to do every little bit of cleaning, like the floors, the mopping, the dishes, our own laundry, our own rooms. It's like, it's a lot. To buy a robot vacuum would just make that, would take something away that we don't have to worry about. So a part of me wants to just buy a robot vacuum and put it on my Klarna. Okay. I'm trying to save money, but it's like, every dollar can't be saved. I'm sorry. Okay, so that was $51 for that. And then we have some expenses that I have from my spending that I did the previous week or 2 weeks ago. I got a wax. That was $68, and we need to make sure that we can pay that off on our credit card. So we're just going to take all of that money from this check. It is what it is. So $68 for the wax that I got. My chiropractor is $50. I was doing $25, you know, splitting it in half, but my chiropractor was like, you should be seeing me at least twice a month. And he's right, because I went a whole month without seeing him, and y'all, I was in so much pain. Like I'm in the gym, I'm doing yoga, I work 12-hour shifts where I'm on my feet sometimes for a long period of time, or I'm sitting for a long period of time. Both standing and sitting for long periods of time can both mess with your back. So it's a lose-lose situation with that. So I need to make sure I'm seeing a chiropractor, like, period. So instead of it being $50 a month, it's $100. So we're gonna do $50. And then my hair, I'm gonna do $60 to finish that, because we have $30 right now in my short-term binder. We have $30 right now, and it's going to cost like $80 to get it done. So I'm going to do the extra 10, you know, as a tip or whatever, or just in case I need it. But yeah, and my brother wants his hair done, and he wants me to pay for it. I guess I'm being a good big sister, and I'm going to pay for it. His stuff is going to be more expensive than mine. So I'm going to go ahead and just get my hair done so that I can start saving to get his hair done in April. I told him April, so that's the other reason why I want to go ahead and just get my hair done, even though I think I'm like a month early. But yeah, so I'm just explaining that why I have these big numbers down here. Usually I do not have these big of expenses, but every month is not the same. So you can't treat every month the same. That's just what it is. So we got $178, but I'm gonna do it one more time because I was talking. 68 plus 50 plus 60 is 178. I really like that this time I broke these down in these categories. I usually don't do that, but I'm happy I did this time so I can really see it. So that should be all of our like bills and, you know, expenses that we've had for the past couple of weeks. So let's go ahead and add them up all together. We have 431 for our bills. We have 51 for our subscriptions. And then we have 178 for our expenses of things we've just been buying. So we are up to 660 hold on, I can't talk. $660, y'all. And that all should be correct. So let's go ahead and do 1244 plus 660. We are left with, is that? No, I think I did that wrong. Minus 660. We are left with $584. Okay. Let's work with that. Let me do it one more time. 12. So let's go ahead and we're going to subtract our car loan, which is 120. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I kind of just got right into this. I want these videos to stop being so long. So that's why I'm kind of like boom, boom, boom. I want to explain things to y'all so that we all understand my lifestyle and why I'm buying certain things and spending money here and there. But I don't want it to be like crazy long. So that's why I'm kind of like boom, boom, boom. But yes, I hope you guys are having a good day. A what day? A good day, good day. And the week has been treating you well. The end of the month has been treating you well. And let's just pray that April is going to be a good month for us as well. And this year. I feel good about this year. March was kind of maddening because it's March. But I really feel like you know, we're in the hump of 2026, and I just feel like the year is good. Personally, of course, it's a lot of crazy things going on in the world right now, but if there's one thing we can try to just keep, you know, control of, that's our own lives and our own happiness and contentment. So let's just try to do that. Okay, so 584 minus 120 is going to be 464. So let's see. I'm trying to think because we also have our saving challenges. I think I want to do 60 for Discover. Should I skip student loans? I don't mind skipping student loans because that has no due date, and we have recently paid $100 towards it. We did do that recently, remember? So if I skip a month, I don't feel bad. Or skip a check because we can always do it next check. This right here, these extra expenses are the reason why I'm kind of short on cash, which is fine. But I think I'm going to skip student loans this time. I hate to skip student loans, but, or should I put the $4 in student loans? I'm going to put the $4 in student loans. That makes me happy. Okay. And then we can do $60 for Discover. That'll take that $60. And that'll leave me with $400, which is very much needed for my wallet. I wanted to budget $400 for my wallet because I need the extra money for groceries and things like that. But I'm trying to think. I might do $350. We can do $50 for saving challenges. That's a little low for me because last time we did $100. But like I said, with these extra expenses, we just don't have the budget. And my paycheck for the last 2 checks were like $1,300. But this time it was only $1,230. I don't know why. I tried to look at my pay stub and see why. I couldn't. Y'all, pay stubs be confusing to me. I don't know what I'm looking at. Okay. So I don't know why, but anyway, it was cheaper this time. So I'm thinking we can do $50 for that, and then, or should we do 60? that extra 10. That extra 10 could go a long way in my saving challenges, like for real. For real. That extra $10. So let me do minus 60 and see how I feel about it. Minus 60 would be 340. How do we feel about that? How do we feel about 340? I think I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work, y'all. I'm gonna make it work. So let me write. Okay, let me do saving challenges last. Let me just do it last. Let me do my groceries first. Let me see. So we're gonna keep that $60 on the table. So we have 340 left, minus 5 because of our giving. We have our giving money, right? So minus 5. We have gas. Gas, we usually do 40 for gas. So I'm gonna do 35 for gas. So minus that 35. So now we're left with $300. Let's see. Because I'm thinking I kind of want to do, if I do minus 280, that leaves me with $20 plus 280. Let's add that back. So, but if I do 200 for groceries, that leaves me with 100 for these. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. We just gonna do 200, okay? So minus 200, we're left with $100 for spending, household, and eating out. So what if I divide those by 3? If I divide those by 3, that's $33 a piece. Let me, because household, I think I'm gonna do 40 for spending. So let me do minus 40. That leaves me with 60. So I can do 30, 30. Boom. Boom. We did that. I think we did that. Let me add it up and make sure it's $300. It should be 300, right? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Girl, add it up and see. 30. That's $335 plus the $5. That's $340. Yeah, I think that's correct. $340. Let me put that $335. Okay. And then down here, it should be 60. Okay. So when I add up everything on here, we should have 1244. So let's go ahead and I'm looking for my calculator and it's right here. What am I doing? What am I doing? So let's go ahead and do that. Y'all, I didn't even add this up. Okay, let me see. 60 plus 120 is going to be 180. Plus 4 is 184. I don't know why I didn't add that up. 184. Plus, oh, what did I do? I said plus and press the clear button. Y'all, my brain is everywhere. 660. That's usual for me. 60. And that is 1,012. What? 1,244. So let's go ahead and write that down here just so we can, you know, have that visual. We have 660. My wallet has 340. My debt, we're paying off 184 worth of debt, and then we're saving $60. And then that is going to be, that's going to leave me with 0 because we are a zero-based budget. That's how we budget. And that is everything for this video, you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I hope I kept it, you know, short enough that y'all stayed till the end. And yeah, so I'm going to, off camera, I am going to go ahead and do my denominations. And then I will see you guys back here the next time I upload with my my cash stuffing and my savings challenge video. So thank you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And do not forget, have a good day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.